أسعد الله أوقاتكم بكل خير أعزائنا طلاب الصف الحادي عشر.
إن شاء الله we'll discuss Unit 1, Period 3. We are going to look at two types of language, literal meaning and non-literal meaning. To understand this lesson, you need to know the difference between literal and non-literal meaning. Look at this sentence. This man says, "Oh, it's raining hard." What does this sentence mean? هذا الرجل يقول It's raining hard أي أنها تمطر بغزارة. ماذا تعني هذه الجملة؟ This means it's raining hard. There is no other meaning other than what is said. أي أن هذه الجملة تعني حرفيا إنها تمطر بغزارة.
I mean exactly what I stated.
Now, let's move to the second type of language, non-literal meaning. This man says, "Oh, it's raining cats and dogs." What does this sentence mean? Do you think it means A. Cats and dogs are falling from the sky? هل يقصد بهذه الجملة أن القطط والكلاب تسقط من السماء؟ B. It's raining very hard. أم أنها تعني أنها تمطر بغزارة؟ It's not raining much at all. D. The weather is horrible. Try to think, my dear students, about the right meaning of this sentence. So, it's raining cats and dogs means it's raining very hard. So, to be non-literal is not to mean what you say, but to imply something else. أي أن تكون غير حرفي، يعني أن تستخدم تعبير مجازي لا نعني به ما نقوله حرفياً، بل يعني ضمنياً شيئاً آخر. So, what is the difference between literal and non-literal meaning? Literal meaning is the actual definition of the words, but non-literal meaning is the symbolic meaning of the word. Let's move to your pupil's book, please. Look at the pictures, then answer the questions below. Here, we have two pictures, A and B. A. I fell into the river. B. Which age group do you fall into? 18 to 20, 21 to 25, or over 25? Question number 1. Which picture shows a literal meaning? The phrase fall into means exactly what it says. 2. Which one shows a non-literal meaning? The phrase fall into has a different meaning from normal. Try to think for 1 minute, please. Okay, which picture shows a literal meaning? Of course, picture A. I fell into the river. The phrase fell into I literally mean it. Number 2, which one shows an literal meaning? The phrase fall into has a different meaning from normal. Of course, it's picture B. ما هي الفئة العمرية التي تنتمي إليها? Let's move to question number 2. Match each phrase in the box with 2 of the definitions below. We have 5 phrases: come into, break into, go in, turn into, take in. Each phrase has 2 meanings. The first one, literal meaning. The second one, not literal meaning. You're gonna put those phrases on the right spaces. I will do the first one as an example. Change direction and enter. Literal. Change something into a different form, not literal. So here, the process of changing, it is very close to the phrase turn into. You have 1 minute to complete the task. Number 2, enter a building by force, literal, interrupt, non-literal. Here, both meanings means break into. Number 3, enter a room, literal, receive when someone dies, not literal. Here, come in. Number 4. Give someone a place to live. Literal. يستقبل شخص ما. يستضيف. Hear and understand. Not literal. يستوعب ويفهم. Take in. Number 5. Enter. أي يدخل إلى أي مكان. Enter the brain. يدخل العقل أي يفهم أي يستوعب. So the right phrase here it is go in. Now let's move to exercise number 3. Look at these pairs of sentences and decide which meaning is literal and which is not literal. Write L literal or an L not literal beside each sentence. I will do the first one as an example. I turned into a side street. كلمة شارع أعطتني إشارة إلى أن كلمة turned into جاءت هنا بمعناها الحرفي أي يلف أو يغير اتجاه. لكن الجملة الثانية turning written notes into diagrams helps some learners وهي تحويل الملاحظات المكتوبة هنا إلى مخططات وأشكال تساعد المتعلمين. لذا هنا قمنا بتحويل شيء من صورة إلى صورة أخرى. إذن turning into in this question we mean by it the non-literal meaning of this phrase. You have just 1 minute to complete the task. So please stop the video to write and answer those questions. Number 2, just knock on the door and go in. I can understand that go in here means the literal meaning of the word. B. When I just read the notes, the information won't go in. أي عندما قمت بقراءة الملاحظات المكتوبة لم تدخل المعلومات في رأسي. هنا أنا لا أقصد حرفياً أن المعلومات ستدخل في رأسي، ولكن هناك معنى آخر وهو أنني لم أستوعب هذه المعلومات. So the right answer is non-literal.
He broke into the conversation to offer a suggestion. B. Thieves sometimes break into houses. So, broke into in the first sentence is the non-literal meaning of it, but in the second sentence, thieves sometimes break into houses. Here, break into the literal meaning of this phrase.
Number 4. While my parents were away, my grandparents took me in. Took in here means the literal meaning. What about the second one? I was not listening properly, so I did not take in what she said. Here, take in بمعنى يستوعب أو يفهم. So it is the non-literal meaning of this phrase. Number 5. My father was quite rich and I came into a lot of money when he died. كلمة came into يقصد بها هنا المعنى الغير حرفي أي المعنى الاصطلاحي للكلمة. So came into in this context it is not literal meaning. B. He came into my office and sat down facing me. Came into my office means enter to my office. So it is the literal meaning of the word. Now let's move to this question. Decide which meaning is literal and which is not literal. Write L or an L beside each sentence. You can stop the video to write and answer this question. Number 4, look at the examples. Use fixed expressions with make or do to complete the sentences. Examples. Number 1, you can make efforts to improve your learning. Number 2, it does not matter if you make a mistake, just do your best. في هذا التمرين يوجد لدينا العديد من المصطلحات التي تأتي مع كلمة make وهناك أيضا مصطلحات أخرى تأتي مع كلمة do. كما نلاحظ في هذا الجدول أن كلمة make جاءت مع هذه الكلمات لكن كلمة do جاءت مع هذه الكلمات وعلى الطالب أن يحفظها عن ظهر قلب كما هي بهذا الشكل. make an effort أي يبذل جهد. make a mistake يرتكب خطأ. make friends يكون صداقات. make a decision يتخذ قرار. make a profit يحقق أرباح. make a change يحدث تغيير. لكن على صعيد المصطلحات التي تأتي مع كلمة do someone a favor أي يقوم بعمل معروف لشخص ما. do your duty يؤدي واجبه. Do physical exercise يقوم بالتمارين. Do the housework يقوم بالأعمال المنزلية. Let's move to your pupils book question. Number 1. The company needs to sell more products to space and compete in the market. الشركة تحتاج إلى بيع المنتجات لتنافس. طبعا الخيار الصحيح لهذا الفراغ وهو عبارة عن make a profit، أي أن الشركة تسعى إلى بيع العديد من المنتجات لتحقيق الربح and compete in the market وللمنافسة في السوق. So the right answer for question number 1, it is make a profit. Complete the rest of the questions, please. Number 2, he joined the army because he wanted to do his duty to the country. Number 3, it has been hot for so long that this cooler weather will make a nice change. Number 4, if you want to be healthy, you need to do more physical exercise. Number 5, we've discussed this for long enough. Now we need to make decision. Number 6, it is not fair that I have to do the housework while my brother watches TV. ليس من العدل أن أقوم بكل أعمال المنزل بينما أخي يشاهد التلفاز. Number 7, he is quite shy and finds it difficult to make friends. Number 8, I needed help, so I asked him to do me a favor. Now please complete the sentences using make or do. I will do the first one as an example for you to help you to complete answering the rest questions. Number 1, I will space some changes to the document. The word changes here, we use it with make or with do. Of course, we're gonna use it with the word make. So, I will make some changes to the document. You can stop the video to complete the rest questions. في الختام أتمنى من الله أن أكون قد وفقت في شرح هذا الدرس، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.